It's okay. I will say, I know you guys got lives. I'd rather you guys like prioritize what you've got happening in IRL over my stream anytime. It's not a problem if you've got to like come and go or if you can't be here. It's never a problem. Just so long as you're like, you know, getting less stuff done. All right. I don't think it benefits her that much to have a lot of glow with the light. I wanted to do it just to see how it kind of blends in. What I could do, where is her eyes one? There. If I was to turn off all the ones under it that are just duplicated, how would it look? Oh, I didn't do that one. Did I not do that one? Right, hold on. I don't know what part that is, but sure, let's get it blurred. All right, cool. Okay, so without that, that's kind of how it looks. And I don't really mind that. I think I might pull those all to the back. All the blur ones. How did I turn off that one and fuck up? Doesn't matter. All the blur ones are coming down the bottom here. See, where's base shadows? Yeah, all right. The reason why I think that's a good idea, um, it might not be, is I think when I turn on all the other layers, it will stand out far more if it's way down here. Yeah, not all my music is in English, by the way. I actually have quite a variety of different languages. Obviously, the list that I've got tonight doesn't have that much fucking variety, but I've got heaps. I only just like looking up what the lyrics of a song is and then learning it and stuff. There we go. That gives her a little more depth. Kind of gives her more of like a sheeny glow. Not all of it's good though. One of them is too bright out here. And speaking of chaotic September, a company that manages my apartment sent me an email informing me about sending me to collections over $20 what's the 20 plan. It's like $4 that would wrongfully counted. Ugh, the fuck? It as in like over $4? Are you serious? What the fuck? I'm sure that was a great thing to open. Is that what you meant by like you weren't having a good day? Because I could definitely understand that. You don't, Phoenix. Yeah, I could definitely understand that being shit. Well, that's even worse. Phoenix, the fuck are you doing? Let's just lay down. Phoenix is being all like antsy. Not sure if he wants to lay down or if he's just got to like spend his life sniffing that bed. Nothing fucking wrong with it either. Okay. So, man, some good old Children of the Night. Skip ahead to the actual song. There. Nope. There we go. Some good shit. Fucking good quality stuff. Don't worry, Phoenix. I just moved. Don't fucking need to freak out. Ugh, I swear, every time I move, he's like, "Oh God, something's happening," and I need to just be flipping out about it. I'm like, "You really don't." Just want to remove the part over here. Don't know which one's doing it. But they all should do about the same. The best part of the $4 is what they counted wrong. Because I just assumed I had to pay more instead of reading my list correctly. Fucking lovely. That's the real estate, isn't it? Right? It's not the owner dude that's all right. Right? That's the crap real estate you guys got, right? There's the one. There's the shit layer. Oh, All the other ones should be fine. Shouldn't have to do the others. Yeah, real estate companies can be shit. They they unfortunately have to be really we call it callous. And unfortunately a lot of the times even if they fuck up, they'll tend to blame it on the tenants because it's just easier than like accepting that. I'm gonna fix up that part of that. It's too big. Been bothering me this whole time. I have to do this on a few layers. Is that earring? Yeah, that's earring layers. All right. This may also have it on that one. All right, I could probably erase it from that one. Or I could merge all of them. That would be risky if something's wrong, but I'm pretty okay with how it looks. Yeah, they have long tradition of keeping me on call till I give up. Really? I can't stand to call people in the first place. Calls like literally stress me out. I actually have full on fucking anxiety attacks if I have to make a call and I'm like not doing well enough with it. Um, so like shit like that. If I had to make a call and then I had to stay on the call, I would be so level panicked. It would just be unbearable. Um, it would probably just fucking decimate me. Um, I might just merge them. Phoenix is howling at something again. Fucking cat be howling at the moon, I tell you. We opened up a window because it's starting to get warmer now, and every time, every fucking time he's out there like howling at stuff. What he does. All right, let me turn off a couple of these star ones because I don't want them to join. I don't want them to join up at all. Is it? Yeah, the call bot they have. Semi-call is the first. You're taken as soon as available. May wait over 20 minutes anyway. Jeez. I get a lot of ones in Australia that are like, what do you call it? I'm gonna just quickly save this as a second. Um, it's already got 2 on it. What, 2, 2. Save that. I'll come back and I'll save the first one. Um, we get a lot that's like, make a call and you have the option to leave a message and be entered, like keep your spot in the queue, so you don't have to wait on hold. And that's not a bad idea, but like it's also a bad idea because if as soon as you hop off, it's almost like no matter how long it takes you to get your call, it just feels like you went to the end of the queue and got attended to when they were available. Which I mean, it's a company; they got to do that anyway. But yeah, it's frustrating. All right, cut that. All right, paste that. You know what I'll do? This has done me good before. Is to create a new one, just anything. Yeah, sure, fucking any size, they'll do it. Just put that there, give it its own little layer. It's teensy. So teensy. Okay, so now you have your own layer. The reason why I want to do that is if I were to undo all this that I just did on this one sheet here, it unmerges them all. If I was to bring this back in, cut, bring it back in, that is now its own layer, right? I can bring this down here, and now if I wanted to, turn all these off, and I now have this. So what I can do is I can actually erase them from the other bits if I want to. So yeah, let's do that. All right, you. Well, not from that one. Yeah, undo that. That stay? Yeah, I did. All right, from you. Delete, 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 delete. There we go. All right, you. Scale you. Okay. I kind of want you to be probably at least half the size that, but it'd be hard to like get it exact. So, uh, maybe not quite that small. Maybe like about an 11. Hmm, not far off. Yeah, that'll do it. All right. Let's get her body back in here. In fucking where's her outlines? What? Not enough. It's all right. I can work with that. Um, leave a message seems to be a setup for we got your message. Not going to do anything about it though. Yeah, sounds like they're a real shit real estate though. Unfortunately, um, it sounds like you guys got a real like shit one. Hmm. Yeah. You know what? If I could stretch it a little bit, let's stretch this. Hmm. I could shear. Do that. Okay. How do I do this? Oh, nah. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, do that. It ain't perfect. Put down on that layer. Alright, I can work with this thing. It's a lot smaller. I feel more comfortable about this shit. The only problem is all my lines and shit on it are blurred, so I'll have to see what I can do. Sorry. Not the worst, unfortunately. Like, not callous, just lazy and incompetent. Honestly, sometimes that is the worst. Um, a lot of the times, like, being indifferent to people's situations or just generally being like purposely a problem is sometimes worse than it can be. Um, I just pull that up on another layer. Sure. About that. My only problem is I did hide a layer to do this, and I'll need to pull that up in here. Okay. You know how you're saying like don't go painting by pixels? Sorry. We painted by pixels. I want that gray. Like about here. A little too dark. Back. Yeah, it is. Yeah, so I wouldn't be trying to do this um if if I didn't have this kind of thing to try to like fix up. Um it's just cuz I didn't particularly like the overall shape that it was coming up with. Okay. Yeah, there we go. All right, let's turn on this one. Now, the only thing with this layer is that I forgot to remove some of it. Actually, you know what? Keep that where it is. Make this smaller. Croissant shape, you mean? It's mostly just I felt like this was too big. I kept looking at it. I'm like, it's pissing me off how big it is. It's not supposed to be chunky on this end. It's supposed to be like a little like it goes up to like a little point and then pins in from there. So if it's not in that spot, it's kind of weird to me. Especially since these are based off like real earrings I used to have. So it's kind of obscure to me when stuff isn't accurate or as accurate as I can make it. I had that one because that one was uh Hmm. I did have that going all the way there. Hold up. Okay. I could have done that for every fucking layer. Doesn't matter. It just looks better because it is supposed to be there. If I really wanted to, I could also add the extra earrings and just bring it up to date. I really could do that. Here, fringe, eyes. Oh yeah, I've got a layer in here. This one's wrong. That one's right. Teeth, shirt, skirt, hair, ribbon, socks, shoes. Was it proper perspective of spiral objects is a hellish thing to work out. It really is. Um, like it doesn't matter too much because like when I scroll out, it ain't gonna matter. But like to draw something that's the thing is, it's not just a spiral. It's like a ridged spiral. So it had like predefined like divots and like raised parts and stuff. So it's a bit beyond me, but you know, it's fine. All right, where did her star go? There it goes. Funny thing is, I could have just like brought in my like super sharp star that I have, but I don't care. It's fine. All right, cool. I guess I can start on some skin and stuff because I'm happy with her eyes. I'm happy enough with her eyes. I could do improvements in years' time with a bit more practice, but I'll leave it at that for the moment. Let's do skin, I guess, next. What's a skin layer? Yeah. All right. Fucking hell. Let's see. Skin's actually not too bad. I don't tend to fuck around with it much. Like I don't give it much leeway. Like I have like a couple of where's my skin layers? Yeah, these are skin. So those two are skin. That's skin and that's shadows. Like I don't put highlights on it. Those are both skin from a different drawing as well. And I think that's the one we're using. Give a take. Hold up. Might be that one. Yeah, it looks like that one. That one's too dark. Yep. All right. So yeah, even one of these ones would be dark enough to give it a little bit of darkness. So yeah, let's have fun with that. Um, Actually, before I get into that, I'm gonna take a 5 minute break, use the bathroom, refresh a drink, and stuff like that. So you guys hang out, enjoy the music. I'll be back in 5 minutes. Oh, what? Night Wolf. I'm just about to take a break. Do you want to walk around with me while I grab a drink and stuff? Because yeah, I'm about to just take a break for 5 minutes. I won't be long. Music will still be playing and stuff. I'll zoom out and stuff so we can see this better. All right. Well, Nightwolf's going to follow me around while I get some stuff done. Save that file. Thank you. That is a good point. I probably didn't hit save after I made the extra layers and shit. All right. Enjoy the music. I'll be back in 5 minutes. I'm back. Welcome back, everybody. Thanks for accompanying me, Nightwolf. I got a fresh energy drink, and yeah, I'm back. I'll give you some extra pats too. I was patting you as I was walking around anyway, but I'll give you some extra pats. Some, because your ears are so soft. Like, obviously, want to pat those too. Um. Hmm. All right. The only thing I'm gonna do is what about removing her hair layer so it's a bit easier to see? But it should be fine. I actually wouldn't mind starting with her legs this time. I've spent so long looking at her face for a while. I kind of need a break from that. Um, all right, I do need to take a swatch though. I think this one's gonna be dark enough. Let me get my glove back on properly. Yeah. So yeah, there's heaps and heaps of music and whatnot to enjoy, Nightwolf. I know you don't tend to miss my streams for fucking art, so it's always awesome to see here. No. You fucking wolf laughing again. Fucking wheeze laughing thing again. No. Yeah. Yeah, so this was when I was drawing earlier in the year, months back. And I stopped and drew some emotes instead. Fucking hell, put that back. Oh yeah, that was so funny. I don't know if Shadow's still lurking around or not. But there was a couple times where it's done that, and all I've done is like yell this thing to fucking put it back, and I'm like, I'm literally just waiting for Shadow to have that response. Is this yeah, it's only got that layer in there. Alright, so this should be turning up above it. Is it actually the same color? Yes. Okay. That makes this a lot easier. Let's get up here. I didn't realize she was actually darker than she was. It's fine though. I have like several different swatches depending on what kind of lighting I want her in. And yeah, I probably spent God only knows how long I've been streaming. My what do you call it? My interface for Twitch Studio isn't loading tonight. So like for anybody that's new here, like I generally don't see like I don't see any numbers or anything like that anyway. I never know who's here or if anybody ever is here unless people talk and stuff. But the funny thing is that tonight, my general interface, which tells me how many hours I've been streaming and stuff, isn't working. So I'm like, I have no idea how long I've been streaming for, but I'm pretty sure I started at like 10, or I guess my countdown would have been at like, you know, 9:30. I don't want this to be exactly where her shadows are, but I'll work with it. Um, some of this stuff, some of it I'll just mold it around wherever I need it to be. I kind of know what I need, give or take. Shadows are one of those things where it's like they're good, they're easy. Yeah, you get some rest. You hang out with me. You can always lay your head on my lap if you need to have a snooze, Nightwolf. I'm playing with the tablet tonight, so I'm a lot more faster and smoother than usual with all my drawing, which is really nice. So I'm definitely getting faster with it. I wanted to do this particular drawing for the reason that when I started tonight, the only thing she didn't have color wise, apart from her eyes, was her socks and shoes. And the whole reason why I wanted to do that was because I already had lines, I already had a base. I didn't have to sit here and get stressed over whether or not I could draw a straight line. I just had time to kind of adjust to where the lines will actually be for for when I actually like shade and stuff. So it's a lot easier on me. So I just had to take out my fucking earrings because holy shit, they're being painful tonight. I don't know why. They're like fully encompassed in my headset, but you know what? They'll do it anyway. It's like the fucking Goofy murder trial. They'll fucking do it again. All right. So I definitely don't need that much shadow down here, I should say. Because the thing is, like, I work with it as like her natural color is her highlight. That's how I do it. Also, let's see if I can do the thing of a 10 touch on. Can I zoom in? No. Can I have zoom in? No? Alright, that's fine. I'll 10 touch back off. What do you mean the demons told you to? That's disturbing. No, Nightwolf's having a rest. No, I'll just very gently pat like the top of your head. You're so sleepy. Absolute darling. Also, Bless, did you fucking catch the fucking pony medal earlier? Had some fucking death clock medal in here. I didn't know how much you'd be able to hear while you're out and about. I'm pretty sure you're probably going in and out between areas more than anything. Oops. Wow, that's a big sweep. Oh, that demons told me to. I got you. I get you now. I only rewatched that like literally like 2 or 3 days ago. I just thought the fact that like they can hear him outside the courtroom while he's like heck yuck murder. And it's like, dude, the judge can hear you, Mickey can hear you. Like, I love like the quick little like thing that they fucking join in for Mickey to like just to make sure, just in case anybody was confused who the fuck he is. Like as if you would be. Your signal is real bad out here. I figured you're going in between signals because I know you've been kind of like coming and going. I hadn't seen you for a while because I mentioned when the death metal stuff went off. I'm like, oh, I asked whether or not like you'd have your sound up at work, and then it occurred to me, I'm like, if you're out in the fields, you might not actually have signal. Well, so how you feeling? You still feeling shit? Oh, I actually just took a 5-minute break and got a drink and, got up and walked around and stuff. Good. Last time I did drawing, I ended up doing like a 9-hour stream, I think. And I didn't get up at all, or I only got up for like 3 minutes tops. And I ended up having like the worst fucking leg pain. I legit thought that I might have had a fucking blood clot or some shit. And I'm like, do I go to the hospital? I'm like, no, it's probably just like, it's a fair call because I'm on like a lot of different medications and I'm not in the best health because of all my fucking conditions and shit. So it's a fair call. It could have been. But yeah, I'm just like, oh, I don't know. Tractor doesn't play nice with my spine. I bet it doesn't. Is that the one that's like really fucking painful? Because I feel like there's one that you don't mind being in, and there's one that's awful. All right, so that's a rough layout of where her skin should be, at least. All right, now's the fun parts. I'm trying to get shadows to work in here. I'm trying to get the right shadows. So I'm going for like a forwards facing light more than anything. No, you're looking at your paws. What's up with your paws? Are they all right? Would you mind if I touched your paws? I know like some like wolves and like dogs and stuff like that can be like really touchy about that kind of stuff. I wouldn't want to touch it if you weren't okay with me touching your paws. But like if you were, I'd sit here and like probably like gently like, I don't know, fumble your paw while I'm like drawing. Oh my god, not selfie. Or not duck face. Selfie, go away. Not that. Nope. That one's funnier to watch. What the? What's the longest drawing project? Okay, so before I was a streamer, actually let me change that. That's going to distract the fuck out of me. Yeah, that'll be better. So before I became a streamer, and I didn't know a lot of like the basic tools on how to work on stuff, the longest project I had was 3 months. It was a massive portrait painting that I did. I did it in, I think, CorelDRAW or Photoshop, and then I printed it. Blessed. Holy fuck, thank you, man. You didn't have to do that. Thank you. Um, yeah, the fucking uh the project took me like 3 months. I drew it all, I drew it again in the program, and then I had to find somewhere that would print that to paint. That got printed to canvas paint, and then I gifted it to the person that I had intended to give it to. That was the longest one I've ever done, and that was when I was doing 18 hours a night of drawing in my personal time, because I used to have, like, when I first moved out, I'd go to the gym, go to work, go back to the gym. My gym visits were an hour each, and then I would have dinner while I sat down and like watched shows and or played games and or drew. And each one would take me till about 5 a.m. I'd sleep for about 2 hours, and then I'd get up and go back to work. And that was basically how I lived. Nowadays, I got sleep disorders and all sorts of health conditions, and I'm lucky to have been alive and stuff. So, yeah. Um, yeah, I'm just literally getting back into this. Like, I can sit still now for a fair bit of time. Gone through a lot of like physiotherapy and um, like other medical stuff and whatever. Unfortunately, um, I have got a lot of health problems that have come up that I'm not sure if they were hereditary or if I was always genetically like predisposed for them. I'll just never know. Some of them is supposed to be like maybe genetic, but none of my family has it. And it's very obvious that I look exactly like the rest of my family. So it's not like I'm adopted or anything secret, you know. Um, it's just frustrating. Um, I kind of want that to stay kind of flat out. Don't mind that, except for over here. Also, I am going to hold on to Nightwolf's paw while I draw because I want to like gently squeezy it every so often. And he's adorable, so he deserves to have his paw squeezied. I kind of don't want this side to have that much light, that much shadow. I don't want it to come down like this kind of thing. Almost. Not quite. But you're doing some all powerful stuff, Blessed. Good old Chaos Senpai is in the house. For anyone that doesn't know, Blessed is Chaos Senpai here. He is actually a raccoon. And he is just pure chaos incarnate. Because you're all powerful. Lol. Um, kind of think maybe more up the top and less down around her knee. Take it back up there. Probably not quite that far out. No. Nightwolf is so wonderful. Like, for anybody that doesn't know, Nightwolf is my resident stream wolf. Like, as long as you guys are nice to him, you're welcome to like feed him and give him water, hug him, um, hats, all the things, realistically. Um, yeah, funny thing is, I always forget that I play 7 Days to Die tomorrow night after doing this, and I'll always end up playing till like some retardedly hour, like stupidly fucking early hour. And then I'll just end up so tired, and then fucking 7 days just gets weird. It gets real weird. Um, Also, I really wish that like I hadn't been like taught such an awful word by my fucking family for so long. I wish I could like immediately just have a response that wasn't such a fucking awful way of saying something, but unfortunately, deprogramming what you've grown up with is a long process. I am sorry if I offended anybody. I don't mean to say that shit. Every time I say something like that, I just feel like slapping my mum. Somebody's probably like, "Don't slap your mum." And I'm like, man, she fucking deserved it. Not because of like abusive shit, but just because like she's kind of an awful person. Like really awful. I want this to come up here, but I don't want it to be like rounded. Oh man, it's been so long since I've done shadowing. I need that to come up thinner. Top part there's fine. Like here, maybe. Yeah. What's that? Another wolf in the distance. You know what? It's probably, if anything, it might be Shadow. Because, like, I don't know. I reckon he gets kind of like a little jelly. He gets a little jelly of the cuddles. He's probably around. I don't know if he is or not. He was coming and going. It reminded me often that every other word does not need to be a swear. Yeah. Well, I'm Australian, so we swear pretty religiously, like pretty frequently. Our news presenters swear, so it doesn't fucking matter to us. I don't see swearing as so much a problem. I see that there's a few words, terms, outdated, horrible like ideology and shit that like I grew up with that I just don't personally agree with. And unfortunately, out of habitual like, programming to the brain, it's sometimes the first words that come to your brain and it like I hate it because I don't personally feel that way and I just wish that like sometimes it just feels like my mom's just talking through me or something. And then I just feel like an awful fucking person because it's not what I agree with in the first place. I don't know. There's not much that you can fucking do except for try. And I am trying. Then your wife just tunes out all the swearing and just only picks out the conversation. Fucking hell. She must be pretty good at it then. Because, like, I don't know. I kind of like, I do swear pretty consistently. That's not what I wanted then. 3 other wolves have appeared. So in the distance, watching, being interested. You know what, Nightwolf? If you got friends, they're welcome here. Like, just letting you know. Like, I have absolutely no problem with more wolves if you don't mind sharing. Like, if you know them, if they're friendly, they're welcome. Um, I don't think I've ever fucking mentioned it. That's that daily practice. Yeah, well, if you're always swearing, I could imagine that would be a constant effort to kind of like try to tune out. All these wolves need better defenses for my dumpster. Oh god, blessed. Blessed is under threat. I didn't even think about that. Fucking you and your fucking trash can and your family and stuff. Oh man. I didn't even think about that. Like, oh, you know what I just realized? Oh, this apart from the fact that I just realized this song is the one that has the seizure. There we go. Finish that. Not pickle. No, not pickle. Don't fucking throw pickles at me. That nearly touched my face, blessed. I saw that. I saw that. Nearly touched my face. I don't know if I'm okay with that or not. um, I might have to do this on separate layers. I might have to bring that its own thing and just do the legs because the thighs are pissing me off. I don't feel like they need this much shadow. Um, fuck was I saying? They disappeared, but one's still watching on. Dumpster pickles. Oh my god. You know what? I have no idea what I was saying before. I'm so distracted by the fact that you nearly fucking pickle slapped me in the face, bless. That's literally all my mind was like concerned about for a hot minute there was, oh god, I'm about to be slapped. It's gonna happen. Like the problem is I also feel like that would have been done intentionally too. I feel like that would have been done intentionally. Trying to think about that. That is about right, actually. Yeah. All right. The only thing I want though is it's a little off, but I'll come back to that side. It's fine. This side though. I kind of feel like this doesn't need to be that thick. I know that, but I will get to that. They've run over. Um, no. Last time we had a wolf visit you, I don't remember it being good. I'm really hoping that like this time things go better for you. Cause like I just remember last time it was like concerning. I'm pretty sure if Bless is still around, he's probably like dying of laughter from the fucking potential like pickle slap. Sure of it. Also, for anybody that's wondering, I have never done any kind of professional learning. And it's usually obvious once I start like doing shadows and other shit. Like it becomes more and more obvious, but like, I don't know. It's a shit ton of practice. That's not too bad, but it's kind of a little bit on the thin. Yeah. Get back to that thickness at least, or more. A bit more. Fucking, I just imagine the Star Wars fucking meme, when he starts screaming more. And like it's just he gets so enraged. That's what I'm like at the moment. I'm just like more. Hmm. Actually, no, it'd be higher up shadow coming down to like probably less shadow. Uh, I need this. Kind of like meet up in the center part here. Go down from there. Something like that. That's actually not too far off what I fucking want, actually. That's what you called. I did actually. I've been saying shadow for a while because I'm drawing shadows. Um, yeah. The wolf finisher walks up to you laying by side. No, I got fucking multiple wolves now. Oh fucking hell, not that song. No. No. Ooh. Octavia's plot, sure. Yeah. What have you got? Is that noodles? Have you got noodles, Blast? Fucking hell, man. I don't feel like it goes up that way. You gotta make dinner with a friend. No worries. Um, yeah. I fucking got wolves on either side of me. Give a pat to Nightwolf. Give a pat to the new wolf that Nightwolf's like introduced in here. Get a drink myself. Yeah. All right. How's this going? Kind of okay. Kind of a bit. Just a little bit too sharp and bony. All right. Too sharp and bony, huh? He kind of like needs to come up a bit. I almost went for the eraser then. Sorry. Um Oh yeah, blessed. You wouldn't fucking believe this. There was a point in time where I was silent for more than like 5 minutes. I don't know how long it was specifically, but it happened. It happened. It's been fucking chronologically documented here live tonight. No, you're too being playful. Still too sharp. Kind of want her knees to be like rounded. Rounded. I think because it's maybe too low. That's what the problem is. Needs to come in from here. Actually, that being there isn't too bad. I don't know. I'll fix this shit in a minute. Laughing. Can't be. What's that? Can't be heard. Rolls around wagging tails happily. No. Oh, I think Bless feels threatened by the amount of wolves, unfortunately. Also, I'm sure that you're shocked by like the silence comment. Let's get rid of it up here. Oh, I took some off her other leg by accident, but that's fine. I kind of want this to be a bit bigger, like that. Not going to help me up for like bits like this, but it will produce a smoother line, like that. That kind of shit. maybe. Mhm. You will. I know you will. Alright. Becca needs to go back out. Oh, you're being tickled. Or Night Wolf. I didn't realize you were ticklish. Like, obviously you are, but, like, I didn't realize. Hmm. See. I really do hate having to do shadows on, like, large body parts. Like, it's so much easier when something's, like, a fine part or, like, small, intricate for me. I think the other thing too is because 'cause I've got no fucking idea of shading, I have to kind of logically think, "What does this look like, and how does it make it look?" I might move on to the other leg and I'll come back. Yeah. Yeah, no, I didn't know you were ticklish, Nightwolf. I don't know, it just kind of wasn't something that, like, just occurred to me, I guess, to think that way. It's cool to know, though. I'd never, like, purposely, like, tickle somebody to, like, make them uncomfortable or something like that. But it is good to know. Just in case somebody accidentally, like, tickles you, at least I can be like, "Let him breathe." Yep, I don't mind that. I don't think it needs to go that deep down, but sure. Oh, that's right. Less on the front, going down further because it's kind of, like, shadowing it. You prawning at me. I am prawning. I'm actually prawning kind of extra tonight because the tablet's sitting where my microphone would normally be because I have my fucking keyboard cover is pushed back and my keyboard's underneath it as best I can fit it. So my microphone's further back, so I'm speaking up a little bit louder, which I think is what's fucking over my voice a bit. It was already fucked. We already know that. Um, but yeah, with the tablet, I've kind of got that like directly in front of me, but my microphone would normally be closer. So it's very cramped kind of layout, but it's working. The main thing is this shit's a lot easier for me, even if like it's a little bit crampy. Hmm. You don't mind being tickled, huh? Hmm. I feel like this might be smoother than that. Maybe not on the other side. I'm actually surprised you guys haven't been going nuts with the floaty emotes. I'm like half expected shit to be flying everywhere, honestly. Don't need that to be that sharp. Mm. Uh, Not like that. I didn't mean like that, bless. That's hilarious. My god. He's got an army of pickles. Um oh yeah, fucking just mention it again because I try to mention this at least every so often is uh what do you call it? Don't forget to vote for what movie you guys want to watch in was it movie selection channel in Discord. Um just react to whichever movies you like, any movies, any number of movies, or whatever that's in there, with the love emoji that's underneath it, and whichever one's going to be the most popular one will be the one that we watch on the 7th of October. So just remember to do that, so that we have everybody getting their opinion. Whoops. Redo that. I don't want to listen to this one. What else we got in here? Show me my playlist. Um, that'll do it. I just had to like check that. Yeah, be careful, bless. Like Nightwolf, we all know is very friendly, but we don't know about this other. We know about this other wolf. But yeah, they seem friendly. I actually don't mind that. I kind of need to bring this down like a tiny bit here. I don't know. This is fucking annoying. I'm trying to figure this out. I kind of feel like this is too perfect. I feel like that would go like something more like this. I hope they're I hope they're tickling you kindly, not like doing that out of like malice. Um, yeah, something like that. I didn't need a series of raccoon emotes. I could so much more expressive. You really could. Um, did you end up having a look at the streamer that I mentioned in the general channel? I tagged you the other day when I saw him go live. I'm like, I'll quickly throw that in there. See if you catch it, because he's got like a shit ton of raccoon stuff, and he's an artist too. So I'm like, that could be useful. Kind of more the shape that I want for the top of that. Now, I don't think this side needs shadows. Whoops, wrong pen side. I don't know. This right now, if I'm gonna get in there and start tickling you too. Yeah, I'm gonna just start tickling you. Just tickling you like a little bit. And like stop, and that way you can breathe, and then like tickle you again. Because like if you're rolling around getting tickled, I'm gonna tickle you too. Alright. That looks better. The shadow might be a little bit too low, but her dress skirt thing or whatever is flicking up a bit. That's fine. I could take that up a little bit on the front. I could curl it in to shadow her leg as well a bit more. I might just hit save before I fuck with that. I don't want to fix it if it's wrong. Saw the tag, but I forgot to check it out when I got home. Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure I saved it. Hold up. I don't think I can put links in my thing, but I'll chuck it into Discord for you. Um I ended up following him so that I could grab it in case you missed it. Alright, don't automatically play. Where's your shit, mate? How do I share you? You? Maybe. As the look. They'll do it. Grab that. Um I just seen that there's like a conversation going on in there. I'm like, what the fuck's going on here? Nah, it's all good. Alright. There you go. Um That way you can get it if you want to have a look at it less. Um, Also for anybody that's interested, I have a Discord. I want a headbanging raccoon. You probably fucking could, honestly. That's my Discord link. There you go. They'll do it. I think. How did I fuck up? Oh, it's just a delay. Oh no, I literally fucking can't spell Discord at the moment. That's all right. I don't need to be able to spell it. Bless this on it. It rolls around being tickled by wolf and acrylic. Yeah. Well, I'll give you a reprieve for now. You can get some oxygen, Nightwolf. I kind of want to lift this a little bit more. All right. So I don't want it quite so swoopy. Because it does have like an actual natural curve to her own leg here. That. And for this one, wouldn't go quite as deep, I don't think. Think that would be more like that. No. I'm glad they let you breathe. They're being so relentless tonight. Maybe like that. I'm so glad I decided to work with something that wasn't her face for a while. It's like, my fucking god. I spent so long on her face. I haven't even started shadows and lights and shit on there. So yeah. Alright, I don't mind that. That gives her like a bit of a leg sort of shape. This side could be better. Yeah, it can be better. Alright, let's fix that up. I just want this a little more rounded. There we go. That actually isn't too bad. Whatever's going on with that bump there, I don't know. I guess maybe I can fix that. It's kind of cool having your friends hang out as well, Nightwolf. Um, Even if like it's potentially a wolf that like you've just met, or you know maybe you've known them for longer and they've just decided to sort of wander in and stuff. It's just nice to have them around too. All right, I like how that looks with a skirt shadow. So I don't tend to do too much with like adding light. Once you start adding shine to a leg, like it can look really good, or it can make them look more 2D, depending on how you do it. Because I don't blend in a dozen different colors. I keep shadowing very, very light, very minimal. It tends to make her look more 2D, which is not a benefit. All right, I do want that to be shadowed there. Although light is supposed to be coming forward, so maybe not. It makes a little bit of sense, but at the same time, this area kind of doesn't. My only problem is I'll lose that bit probably. Um, Make this smaller. Not that. Like that, yeah. I don't draw, but painting highlights is very tough for me to pull off. Yeah. I used to. I'll see if I can pull up another drawing. I might have it already. Um, Around. Not there. Do. I have one from way back before I really understood what I was doing and what it did. It looks terrible. Mm, I assume 2008. Close, 2007. All right. Where is it? Actually, it might be 2008. Hold up. Oh, look at that. All right.